Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more BattleTech. Well, we're here today with the Lyran Commonwealth contract as, this is definitely the way we want to go forward, just to make sure that we are getting the best use out of our, what do we call them, our reputations and whatnot. So today we do have some salvage on offer, which we are going to make the most of. We're not going to go for the extra three unfavored picks. We're going to go for a little bit of cash. There is the potential for a little bit of a bonus. I believe we have a few mechs to destroy, so we're going to go ahead and do so. It is in Badlands, only 3 skulls, so I think this is a good way to start. So for today, we are going to be going ahead and taking these mechs with us. It's a good opportunity to take out the Battlemaster. We're going to go ahead and give that a try for the first time. We've got our Marauder, which obviously the other one's in the shop, so this will be good. And we also have some good fire support with our Archer, which does have that missilery suite as well as that TTS, so we should have some very solid accuracy bonuses. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and deploy, and we'll see how the mission goes. Okay, so our objective for today is to destroy the enemy forces, as I guess it's a kind of repossession. A pirate leader has fallen behind on payments for their armored vehicles, and our leasing agent has been able to repossess the heavily armored vehicles. We've decided that sending a more explosive message is the best way to ensure that others do not take future liberties. Alright, Commander, they also mentioned that the target vehicles are currently on deployment with a secondary lance of mechs. You can optionally destroy them as well, and there is a bonus.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, well, the target vehicles have been detected in this area. Move up, make contact, and engage the targets. Keep an eye out for enemy mechs as well. Alright. So, on this map, let's see, it looks like we're on the bottom corner of things. We could possibly move up and deal with the vehicles, but at the same time too, I'm seeing a decent ridgeline on either side, and I don't want to get flanked unnecessarily. So I think what we'll try is, I reckon we can make our way up there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to move the Atlas up, and we're going to go ahead and try and take away one of their flanks. Make it a little bit safer for us as we move forwards. Yeah, I think that'll be the play that we make. Alright, so let's see. No signs of contact yet. Let's move the Atlas as far as we can. We've got some good cover up over here. I think that's going to pan out rather nicely. Let's see. Still no sign of any enemies. Let's see, the Battlemaster. Let's bring you forwards. Actually, we could take some cover as well.
Commander.
Hang on a second, we'll see. The Marauder, we're not going to quite have enough movement. I guess we'll go this way.
I've got eyes on
here we go.
reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Okay, so 55-ton mech. Let's get the Battlemaster. I suppose cover will do.
Onward.
And the Archer, you know what? We'll keep you nice and safe for now. We'll spin over here. There we go. And we'll do some fire support from cover. Alright, what have we got? Mech moving not towards us. Alright, let's see what else they may have brought. A 45-ton mech. Another 40-ton mech. Oh, okay. A lighter lance than what I was expecting, but that's okay. Do they have any other bigger boys? No, they have a vehicle. 60 tons. The Atlas is not going to do too much here. I'm thinking...
Orders?
What do we do? The Battlemaster could move up, and you know what? I think that's what we will do. Let's move the Battlemaster into more cover. We've got eyes on multiple targets.
Moving to position.
Maybe we can at least use the Atlas's long-range stuff there. Phoenix Hawk. Vulcan... Oh, 55, 55. Okay, so that's where the other one is. I suppose at this point, let's go ahead and, I don't know, we'll split the damage. Yeah, some against the Vulcan there. And then let's maybe go with a single medium Oh, actually, no. The medium laser, what's that? That's 12 heat. SRM-6 is 12 heat as well. You know what? Let's just go ahead and use the ammunition. That's probably the better way to run things. Let's see about just minimizing a little bit of its evasiveness. Alright, so far so good. Some solid damage on targets. Phoenix Hawk, again, not a crazy amount, but fine. Alright, looks like the Battlemaster is... Ooh, being shot at by a PPC carrier. Okay, we know what that trio of PPCs means. We can go ahead and take a shot here. For some reason, that Phoenix Hawk is out of the view. Oh, I guess it's the rain. It must be a sharper rise. Alright, well, I guess... Oh, hang on. Here we go. What do we want to take out? The Phoenix Hawk or the Vulcan? Well, I don't know if we need the Vulcan. I think we've already got one of those in storage, so we could just go ahead and destroy it. The Phoenix Hawk... let's see, it's not got a huge array of weapons. But you know what, it's got less cover, so let's go ahead and take... whoops. Let's go ahead and take shots at this thing. We'll see if we can break this up. Yeah, an easier hit is... Oh, actually, you know what? We're more likely to land on 65s than 45s, so you know what? Damage reduction... oh well, it just is what it is. Alright, well, we got the CQC suite destroyed.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Well, that is the one trick that that thing has. Oh, looks like a second PPC carrier. Alright. Noted.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and start working on taking out some of their...
Good to go.
Taking out some of their, what do we call it? I can't think of the word. Taking out some of their numbers. Let's just go ahead and we'll move up a little bit. Still maintain cover. That should be fine. Let's see. How badly damaged is this? Down to 22. I reckon we can go ahead and just destroy the Vulcan, and we might even be able to get a precision shot on the Phoenix Hawk. I think that's the best play. And no dice on the death of the Vulcan.
Critical hit, Commander.
Alright, well, I guess he's a lucky duck right there. Could have easily got the kill, but oh well. Let's move up and take cover. I suppose we'll go ahead and... Well, I guess we'll finish off the Vulcan. We need... What's this? Maybe we just fire the UAC-5. We don't necessarily need all of the lasers. We could still get the kill, remove one of their scouts. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Affirmative.
Yep, there we go. That thing is toast. And now all that we've got left are a couple more mechs. Alright, first things first, that Phoenix Hawk. Minimal damage. That's ideal. 40% damage reduction on our end is nice. I know we'll technically get shot at by something. I'm guessing maybe this. 60 tons. What do we reckon?
Yes, Commander.
We're not going to get eyes on here anyway, so I guess we'll maintain cover. We'll reserve and see if we can bring them to us. Looks like they've got a Griffin. That Battlemaster taking the brunt of the damage, but again, lots of damage reduction, so we're feeling fine. Alright.
Systems holding.
Oh, yeah, system's holding. Okay, that is a-okay. Let's see. What do we want? Yeah, 2 Griffins of the same make and model. That's not exactly phenomenal for us. Phoenix Hawk, I guess that's going to be... Actually, I guess the Phoenix Hawk is going to be the most annoying. Although I do dislike getting shot at by PPCs. They kind of stuff up our targeting computers. Alright, and if we move on up, we're going to get shot at by something over there. I think what we'll do here... Let's move up into cover. You never know, it could be handy. We'll go ahead and... 70s, 80s, 95s. You know what? We'll move up. And I think what we'll do here is we'll go for a multi-target. We do have the breaching shot here. That will mean maximum damage to both Griffins. It'll also cut down their evasion. I think the Atlas could destroy this or something else.
Engaging
I'm not
target.
really too sold on the salvage. So I guess we may as well just do what damage we can. Oh, and I completely forgot to multi-target right there. Yep.
So far, so good.
We selected 2 targets and we didn't change around the weapons. My bad. Alright, well, what have we got left? A couple of options, I suppose. Let's see, 70s, 60s. I guess technically we could move up, but again, I think maybe the... let's maybe swing out to the side and take out the Phoenix Hawk quickly. Yeah. And that should even break our line of sight with some of the terrain, I think. So I'm not too concerned about PPCs. Let's go ahead and go for the headshot. We may as well try and salvage something.
Firing.
There we go. Lethal damage. That'll do it.
Hostile eliminated.
Alright, now let's see what comes next.
I've been sensor locked.
Pinging us for sensors. Okay. Okay. What have we got left? The Battlemaster. Oh, actually, the Battlemaster can get eyes on. You know what? I think this is where we go. Let's move on up.
Rolling.
That shows us a Manticore with a PPC, SRM, and LRMs. And yeah, that 80-tonner. I'm thinking that could be a Demolisher. Yeah. Alright, well, we don't have a choice. Let's go ahead and see. 150... I guess, technically speaking, there's a chance we could kill this thing, but again, that's highly unlikely. Whereas we could just put all of our damage in on the other. They're all about the same. I guess we shoot at the guy at the back, and if we miss, we hit the guy at the front. I guess there's worse choices we could make. Actually, we could try and go for a precision strike ourselves. Actually, you know what? No, we don't need to. We might get the knockdown anyway, so let's just fire.
Target confirmed.
Alright, well, we crit the PPC at least.
Take that.
It's very unsteady. Let's see what that big... Oh, no. It is a PPC carrier. Okay. Well, we're taking a lot of stability damage, but that's okay. We will be able to mitigate this, I am sure. We'll leave the Manticore for a second. We'll move up here. Let's delete... Actually, no. We'll knock down the Griffin and everything else can go against the other one. That'll do. Let's move up. Actually, we may not have even needed the cover. So, what do we need here? We've got just a little bit of stability damage necessary. So, I guess we'll go against a... We'll send the... No, we'll send the Snub and the AC-5 just to make sure that that thing does fall down in the unlikely event that one of them misses. Everything else can go against this other Griffin. I think that's workable.
Engaging multiple targets.
Alright, so there's the knockdown. And, yeah, this guy's not feeling too great about things. Alright, well, oh, we still have another mech. Uh-oh. That could be disastrous, but it looks like we've survived.
Damage is light.
Still up and running. Alright, so our turn. We have this first Griffin and the second Griffin. Alright.
Standing by.
Well, I suppose we should probably try and do something about things. Let's go. We can get eyes on multiple targets. That Griffin's unlikely to shoot anything if it stands up. Let's go for the first one. I think that's the way that we play this. Yeah, that way they at least don't get a turn here. Trying to minimize the amount of damage we take. By letting the guy stand up, that means that he'll take, what is it? I think it's a +4 to every shot. And we did get a head injury, but not enough for him to no longer be out of things. Okay, this is not as ideal. I'm not liking the Battlemaster. I'm thinking we might... Oh no. I guess he decided to shoot elsewhere. Alright, we need to be careful here. So, what are our options here? The Manticore could be annoying. That vehicle back there, we know that that's a Shrek PPC carrier.
What's up, boss?
Yeah, we have no one else to take shots at the moment, and I kind of want those LRMs. Yeah, I'm not liking what we've got here. Maybe what we do is we actually reserve. I don't like that, but again, I think those missiles would be better suited to fire against one of the big boys before they get a turn. I don't like taking the damage to our Battle Master here, but it's an inevitability, unfortunately. Yeah, it looks like Archangel's going to sustain a wound. That is incredibly annoying. Alright, well. Shot at Rannick. That's good, I guess. Oh, missed there. A few LRMs, but are not quite enough.
Can't take much more of this.
Come on, please stay upright. That's gonna do it. He's down. Darn, that is so irritating.
Armor's getting stripped off.
Yeah. So, the worst thing is, I've actually played this mission before.
That really hurts.
Well, it's not quite this mission, but very close to it. I found out about, what is it, 3/4 of the way through that my recording software had decided not to quite work, and I hadn't caught it earlier, which was very disappointing because at that point we had not taken any injuries. We had played it far better than the last episode. Well, but it is what it is. Battlemaster, you cannot afford to be sitting down, not when there's a Shrek PPC carrier going to absolutely blow you away. Let's go ahead and stand back up again. We gotta do what we gotta do. I think what we aim for here is, so let's see, that right side is pretty heavily beat. Let's move up. We'll ignore the others for now. And we're going to try and make sure that this fellow back there does not get a turn. Yeah. You know what? Heat is an inconvenience we do not have time for. Let's drop this. Let's go. Precision strike is probably necessary as well. Yeah, you got to do what we got to do. Alright, so the front is... Actually, you know what? It's not as bad on the health front as I thought, but we still can't afford to not make sure that these shots hit. So let's just aim at front and center.
Acknowledge.
And it still did not make a difference. Okay, that is really irritating. We did get missed, thank goodness. Yeah, that is at least some good news. Alright, let's bring this Atlas forwards. We're going to go ahead and... What's in the worst condition? I guess this Griffin? You've already sustained a head injury. You are still kicking. I guess we could fire maybe the AC-5 over there. Maybe, yeah, an AC-5 would be enough to get the kill. If it hit front and center, which I'm expecting it could. You know what? I think that's what we're going to go for. Let's go for that over here. Let's fire the rest over there. Let's go. Snubs are against B. Let's drop the medium laser, stay under heat, and just try and destroy this thing. Yeah, that'll have to be what we can do.
Engaging multiple targets.
And of course that thing survives. My goodness, is that irritating. Alright, well...
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
That is irritating. Oh, and that could be a leg?
That got past my armor.
How's his leg doing? Not well.
Commander?
Alright, we have to go ahead and clear things up. Let's bring... well, we're not going to get our small lasers online. I guess we'll have to go ahead and... You know what, maybe we can ignore that PPC carrier for now. That does go at 1. You've already had a turn. I think everybody else has already had shots. Yeah, I think what we're going to do here is we'll aim for... do we just take out the Griffin? I think we might just take out the Griffin.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I think the Griffin's the way to go, and then we'll just focus on the others before they get turns. Yeah, this is the way that we're going to play this. Okay, and absolute garbage from our archer. Okay, let's see. Oh, there goes his arm. What a joy. That is
lost a
my
weapon.
weapon. Oh, that's... Oh no, it's our PPC. Oh, thank goodness. If that was that LB2X, I was ready to spit chips.
Good to go.
Alright, let's go ahead and move on up. We're gonna go ahead and annihilate this silly thing. I do not want you to exist. I want you to disappear, so please do so kindly.
Locked on target.
Thank you. Alright.
Enemy down.
One mech down. Here comes some fire. Thank goodness it's aiming at the Atlas for once. Alright, that we can manage. Let's go.
Ready for orders.
You know what? Who's next to have a turn? It's this guy here, right? It's got way too much armor. Alright, fine. It is what it is. We don't get a
Commander.
choice. He's going to have to do his thing. Let's move. Oh, actually, you know what? If we get close enough, can we fire small lasers? No, we are about one tile away. Had we have stayed out of cover, we would have been fine. That is incredibly irritating. Alright, well then,
Copy that.
damage is inevitable, so let's just make the most of this. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you for the next round. Split the damage like we wanted to last time.
Multiple enemies locked in.
There that goes, which should have been last turn, and then there goes this guy, right? No, knockdown. You know what? I'll take whatever I can get. I don't care too much here. Oh man. Here I was hoping that we would actually have a fairly clean mission this one. And I almost had it. But oh well, it is as it is. Alright, let's move up. We are not letting that thing have a turn. We are removing you from existence because I have decreed so. Let's go ahead and drop off the snub PPCs are probably what are pushing us over. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really want to spread out the damage too much. I think we'd rather go with the lasers, AC and SRMs. Unless, of course, I suppose we could do some more damage if we dropped off a medium laser. It'd be more than if we missed with either one. Though the other way does give us some more, what do we call it? More direct damage. You know what? It's fine. We could do more damage overall. It could end up being helpful. Let's just fire.
Engaging target.
Alright, vehicle is down. Okay, good.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Alright, less danger for our MechWarriors. Alright. Oh, there's only one vehicle left? Okay, I think you go ahead and get a chance at some retribution. Let's just go ahead and squish. Alright.
That's a kill. Orders.
Alright, and Rannick. Oh, you even can get eyes on. That'll be fine. Autocannons only is enough to cool us back down. Do we aim anywhere in particular? Not really. But you know what? We've got the precision strike for us, so we may as well see if we can. Oh, how's the turret do? 157. Yeah, whatever. Let's just go ahead and,
Taking the shot.
Oh. Apparently we made it through.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Alright, enemy turn. Hang on a second. Where on earth is the final vehicle?
Orders.
Alright then. You know what? Let's go ahead and we'll reserve. Clearly he has to come to us. Atlas, let's let you cool down. Okay, and there is the extra fellow. Alright. Battlemaster, can you get eyes on? No, apparently not. We just know that the sensor is there. We'll sprint. That'll be sufficient.
Primitive.
Alright, it's a Manticore.
Standing by.
Big man, you do have the LRMs, so,
Got it.
I know, you could probably take this out realistically.
Got it.
No, not quite. Alright, well that's fine. We'll have more than enough damage needed. Let's go ahead and follow back up.
That.
And just to make sure this thing never gets a turn, we are precision striking and we'll aim at what's already busted up.
Target confirmed.
And there we go. Alright, well,
We're down.
yep, certainly sent a message.
Mission successful.
Yeah, that is incredibly annoying. Alright, well, it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and get some salvage. Again, the salvage isn't as much as I would hope. Our payment is at least 400,000 C-bills. We've lost a PPC. We do have stuff in storage, so it's not the end of the world. And then as far as all of these mechs are concerned, we've got these in storage. We could go for the LRM-10, but again, we have none of them with bonus damage. Hey, you know what, we'll take one of those just for good measure. PPC with extra accuracy. We already have one. I don't think we need another. Arm mod for melee damage. It's a little bit of fun, but I don't think we will. Hit defense gyro. You know what? That's expensive. We'll buy one of those. And then the rest we'll go with tonnage. Let's take the Griffin. Alright, part of the Phoenix Hawk. We got the other fancy medium laser. A fair few PPCs. A small laser. Ooh, bonus damage and crits. Not terrible. And some MG ammo. And the arm mod. Alright, so you know what? Not the best, not the worst. As far as salvage is concerned, at least we have... well, at least we have something. I'm just kind of annoyed about that Jolly Battlemaster, because that... yeah, we couldn't get them to target anything else. If the Shrek PPC carrier wasn't sitting so far back, or if we had been able to get rid of its scouts quicker, we would have been fine, but it's just a very irritating thing that they had so much...
Is cleared for fighting.
Well, we had bad luck, and they had some good luck. But either way, everyone survived. That is the main thing. That is all we could ask for. So, let's swing past the mech bay, because we have repairs in order. So let's see about fixing that thing. We're going to go ahead and refit that. We will upgrade its PPC, because at this point, why would we not? Let's see, what do we have? Extra damage, extra accuracy, stability damage, or even more accuracy. You know what? I think accuracy could actually be rather nice there. We've seen in a few places there that accuracy would be phenomenal. As for everything else, let's see. SRM ammo, that's fine. SRM 6s, we could upgrade those. Yeah, extra damage and stability. I suppose there's no reason not to. We'll chuck that on in there. And then, what else have we got? Medium lasers. Anything nice? Some extra damage, extra accuracy. You know what? We'll just chuck some extra accuracy. May as well. Actually, you know what? Maybe we save that for one of our hunter-killers. Where is it? Damage? You know what? I think it's fine. We'll just go with the good old regular... Oh, hang on a second. What am I thinking? We'll just replace this... we'll just leave that one in there. Alright, that should be fine. 100,000 days, 100,000 C-bills in 5 days. Definitely not the alternative. But that'll at least get up and running again. Alright, and then what else do we want? MechWarriors, no MechWarriors to upgrade there, so that should be fine. We still have, what have we got now? We've got one against the Free Worlds League. We could go ahead and pick up some territorial claims. This is a base destruction mission. Some more at salvage, actually. Yeah, I'm thinking, let's see, so the Capellan manufacturing facility on Fago Home is an illegal intrusion into our territory, and a cover for military personnel and units. Our efforts to resolve this through diplomatic channels have been rebuffed, so we're now turning to a military solution. The facility must be destroyed. Okay, so you know what, I think that is probably where we'll go next, because again, I don't want to impact our reputation with these guys. We also get a nice little bit of a boost to our money and whatever else, so I think it's worth trying to keep this where it is, but I think that could take us just a little bit too much time, and I probably need to take a break and get mentally prepared. So, if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.